Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. It's hard to believe that Christmas is just around the corner. It just seems like the year flew by, but it's a wonderful time of the year, as they say. And I've really enjoyed getting prepared for Christmas this year. I must show you on a recent Travel with Bradley Christmas journey a few weeks ago. We were in Berlin, Ohio, and went into a store with a number of my passengers, and they were selling these candle lights, which sort of reminded me of the way that they used to decorate the trees years ago, where they'd put the candle and light it just for a short period of time because it was so dangerous. But what's cool about these is they're individual lights that you just clip on to the tree, and they work by remote, which is even better. And a remote with the timer, so I have them on timer that they come on every night, and you'll see the tree behind me where I have these lights on, and they look really terrific on that tree. A little bit of a story about purchasing them. We were in Berlin, Ohio, which is Holmes County, the largest Amish community in Ohio, one of the largest in the United States. And when we were in the store, I seen these. I really liked them. They were just the display ones that were on a tree. And I got talking to the a lady that was working there, the young lady, and she said it's her dad that actually makes them. He's the owner of the store, and I expect either a Mennonite or Amish. And she was saying that they sell out as soon as he gets a batch done, and they could ship. And I thought, well, that's not going to work very well. We know what's going on with Canada Post. And I said, I'm in Canada. Will you ship to Canada? And she said, oh, I'm sorry, we don't. So I said, would you mind contacting your dad and seeing whether he'd be willing to sell me the display set? So she said, well, give me a little bit of time. So, of course, I picked up some other Christmas items as I was looking around, and she came up to me and she said, yes, they would sell them to me. So I'm happy to have them this year, something new that I have on display. I've been decorating for a number of weeks. I have a number of trees up, and of course, wreaths and garland, and the house is looking really Christmassy. I'm going to be hosting my family for Christmas Eve, and that doesn't happen very often. Typically, we're at mom's at the farm for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Of course, we'll be there for Christmas Day. Nothing is going to change that tradition. And look forward to all the special things that mom prepares, her Christmas pudding, things that you only have at Christmas. And I think that's what makes this time of year extra special. I've had a number of wonderful Christmas journeys for a number of weeks now. I feel like I've been embraced by Christmas. That started off with the group that we went to Nashville, Branson, Loretta Lynn's ranch. We saw Taylor Lynn, Loretta Lynn's granddaughter, who's performed at our theater a few times, and she went out of her way to come and greet everyone. But so fortunate on the music tours that we always luck out with Travel with Bradley, and you know that if you've been to any of those music destinations with me in the past, we always have the best seats for those shows. The sales people just go out of their way for us. I think a lot of the reason is that my family's been very fortunate. We've performed at most of those destinations, and we've got to know people there extremely well, and they really show their hospitality to us, and I think we all appreciate that. All of you that travel with me. We did an amazing Christmas mystery tour, something that was totally unique. And I was a little nervous about it, as I am with every mystery tour, but it turned out just great. New York City at Christmas time, that tour was totally awesome. I think I've heard from pretty well all the passengers now, and just so many accolades. As you know, Travel with Bradley, we try to do things that are different. And I wanted to have my New York program different than everyone else. And one way that we did that was, instead of coaching, a lot of companies would just go one run with two drivers. You're exhausted by the time you get there, you're exhausted when you get back. We flew. We were there in no time. And the major bonus was we stayed right at Times Square. We had a beautiful hotel. Literally, we walked out, we were in Times Square. You couldn't have asked for a better location, where a number of companies will stay in New Jersey, and their passengers will have free time to take public transit in or try to find their way around. Everyone was so well looked after, they would tell you. We had amazing meals, attended Broadway shows, the Rockettes. Our seats were incredible. It's difficult getting orchestra seats for groups quite often in New York. We had orchestra seats for everything. The Rockettes, we literally, our seats couldn't have been any better. Just totally amazing. I had one lady that said, definitely the highlight was the Rockettes, and the reason was because we were in the prime area for those tickets. So very fortunate. We'll be heading out to see Rhonda Vincent and the Gaithers Christmas show. Really looking forward to that, and finishing off the year with the Rose Parade in Pasadena and sometime in Vegas. Wonder if any of my passengers will be lucky. We will see. You know, if you're looking for a great Christmas gift, if you haven't finished your shopping yet, don't forget, we do have a few upcoming journeys with a little bit of space. Of course, Hawaii is sold out. It always sells out as soon as we release it. You can always get on the wait list for that. That tour is in February. A wonderful journey in March, the very end, going into April. It's a cruise with Holland America on the Koningsdam. We'll be doing the Pacific route, coastal route. So we'll be stopping in San Francisco, an overnight stop there, in Astoria, Oregon, Victoria, BC, and also going into the interior of BC and seeing some incredible mountain scenery, being in the winery regions. Something just a little bit different that we're adding on the end of that tour, and celebrating another Canadian destination. So don't miss that one. Poland at Easter time. The journey will be similar to when I took groups to Ukraine, and everyone still raves about those experiences. And one of the wonderful things about doing those journeys is we went during Easter and the Ukrainian Christmas time. And so we got to experience the local way of doing things, how they celebrate those occasions. And we'll have that experience when we're in Poland, and it'll make it wonderful. And it's just a boutique group. It has to be for this type of departure, so small group departure. And don't miss that. Journeys like this, I don't run all the time, and they're very specialized, they're very unique, and very memorable. And you're still home for Easter Sunday to spend it with your friends and family. Coach tours, of course, we'll be announcing more coach tours for 2025, but we have a great spring one that goes at the end of April into Myrtle Beach, into the Shenandoah Valley, up to Hershey, Pennsylvania. We also spend an evening in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, at the foot of the Smoky Mountains. Lots of entertainment when we're in Myrtle Beach. It's a great journey. Something a little bit different again. I'm not interested in cookie cutter programs. So it'll be something that you would really enjoy. And there's a bit of space left on that. And finally, we've already announced Tuscany and Umbria, Italy, for the end of September of next year. And when most people hear the word Tuscany, it's like I'm in. It's a dream destination, and there is very, very, very little space left. I think a couple rooms, if that. So you don't want to hold off if you're interested. I know it's a long ways off, but these areas are very, very highly sought after, and we have to announce some of them a long time in advance. One thing that hasn't changed with Travel with Bradley is our commitment to being as inclusive as possible. And everyone appreciates that. You know that it's a uh, quality program. There's always wonderful hotels, delicious meals. You don't really have to worry about dishing out more money when you travel with Bradley. It's pretty much everything is included. Where a lot of tour companies now are cutting back, especially with our Canadian dollar and the fact that things have gone up so much in price. But we are remaining consistent as we always have. So I just want to remind you of one other thing. Our family, it's a big year for us in 2025. Our 25th anniversary at our theater, the Walters Music Venue. We have a great lineup of shows. Our family's opening the season. And our Christmas show at the Sanderson will be a celebration of 50 years that we have been performing. And there are very few seats that are available for that already. And that will be next November. I forget the date, but if you go to the Sanderson Center website, you'd be able to purchase tickets for that. So you won't want to wait too much longer because they'll be gone. And that'll be sort of a once in a lifetime show to see, once in a lifetime career thing for us with that performance, and we're really looking forward to that. If you ever have any questions, you can contact the team at Travel with Bradley. They'd be more than happy to chat with you. But the main reason that I'm doing this this video message is to let you know that I appreciate all of you very much. And Travel with Bradley passengers are like family to me. You always have been. A number of you have been traveling with me for many, many years. I travel with folks that have been with me 40, 50 tours. It's very heartwarming. And it's always a big reunion when we get together before a tour. It's wonderful seeing so many new passengers nowadays, but when the regulars are on the tours, it really is a homecoming when everyone meets up and compares the tours they've been on together over the years. And everyone is always so friendly and respectful of everyone, and is very anxious to hear about how everyone is doing. And I think that's what sort of sets us apart, is where we basically are one big travel family. And family is very important at Christmas time. So, as I've said, I wish you the very, very best. And I wish I could see you all personally, but hope to run into you sometime soon. Definitely all the best in the new year. Most importantly, wish you the best in health, because we all need that, of course. And take care, everyone, and enjoy the season. And Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much.